It's the energy is infectious in here tonight. Am I right? Let's see if we can get a collective applause and draw our energy together, and then we'll let Mike Moody finish the story. No, come on. We're here on a Monday night because we feel great. Am I right? Do we feel great? We're not at home sitting on the couch. Give yourself a round of applause. Go ahead. And by a round of applause, how many of you hate it when I fucking make you applause? By a round of applause. All right, message gotten. I've gotten it. Cut to the quick, Patty. Well, I'm excited. Tonight is a very big night here at the LA School of Comedy, where we come. Gets right, baby. One more time. Brendan Weeks, ladies and gentlemen. Brendan Weeks. God bless him. He's a very liberated black man who defies definition. He's a man who can spout the witticisms of Dr. Umar and still secretly want to fuck Candace Owens. This man is a man who's tied to no particular flagship. He goes his own way. This man is a man amongst men. Hi, mijo. How are you doing? Oh, we've got a very eclectic mix here. Very eclectic mix. Did I say that the right way? I feel like I slandered someone. I just said that. I don't know. I've got to be careful. I got all this going for me. Yes, be careful. I'm forced to have opinions. Now, I come from an area where I grew up where it wasn't necessary to have opinions then. There were only 3 people that had them. And that was it. That's all that mattered. Nobody asked you what your opinion was, but I'm forced to have opinions now. And who's the governor? Handsome Newsom? He's a fucking handsome guy. I want to say something. He's kind of hot. I'm not the least bit homosexual, but he's fucking hot. He's a hot guy. I would fuck him. If worst came to worst. He was in China talking about how we're going to be completely an electronic vehicle state, which is great. Give him a round of applause for that. Isn't that a wonderful thing? Meanwhile, in LA, we have pyramids of homeless people burning down the freeway. But the freeway is burning. Did you hear what I said? The freeway is burning down. So those of us with homes that need to go places, we can't go there. They burnt down the freeway. That's something. It's something, Homeless, unhoused, whatever you call them. They don't care what you call them. Give them $10 and call them a hobo. They fucking love you. They're good-natured. Good-natured, like the hobos of my day, with who would wander through town with a stick and a knapsack and a life lesson. Did you ever see the old Andy Griffith shows? That existed at some time in America. Never. You see, you guys, by a round of applause, how many of you have children? Oh, fuck! Anybody married? Another fuck. Okay, is anybody in love? Triple fucked. Let me kind of explain something to you. I've procreated, okay? I've produced 5 new taxpayers with Social Security numbers into this fucking Ponzi scheme of a country we live in. I am all the way in here. You guys need to procreate to pay into that pie. I'm about to fucking collect my Social Security. And the other thing is, now people that shouldn't have opinions about things feel like they want to, like my father. I talked to my father on the phone this morning. He's 86 and rabidly pro-Israel, but he thinks Tupac Shakur is a Jewish holiday. What my point is, he has no interest after it. He wants to end hummus. And this was a phone call that started, he was looking for his Wi-Fi password. And I've got to fucking go to this. Why? Who cares? Opinions are overrated, I don't have many to speak of. I don't have too many. I don't know. It's fucked up. I'm saying things are fucked. Look, until recently, I stopped buying gas. It was so expensive. I would just buy cocaine and run everywhere. There's a price break just below. It's like $4.92. Once it gets below $4.92, it's I'm okay to drive again. Oh, you guys didn't know? Oh, you guys, because this might raise your, tonight's free cocaine night. Give it a round of applause for some fucking cocaine, ladies and gentlemen. Eventually, baby, it ain't free. It ain't free. Woo! Well, listen, here are the rules. The rules are, at this mic, if you're going to say something, it should be funny. Okay, so that's where we're going with this, funny. We don't find Hitler funny. here at the LA. We don't. Of course, remember he didn't have any Jewish writers, so we want you to drink that in. Beginning. We like to get Hitler out of the way early. We get Hitler out of the way fucking early. But the rule is it's $10 for up to 10 minutes, and you can chat to our crew here, the one and only Sam, and of course our own little sexy lumbersexual. This fucking Ginger. By the way, Ginger is the Irish N-word. I don't know if you know that. There's a little Ginger, my little Ginger sex machine over here. He's very hot. He's a very hot guy too. I'm free now. You know, I grew up in a constricted area, but I can speak my fucking mind. You know, I can say what I want. So let's get a little mock enthusiasm going. This first comedian, I have not seen her work before, but I'm excited to see her work tonight. And I want super excited. I want orgasms all across the room here, because I'm going to bring to the stage the one and only CC Trezza. CC Trezza, give it up for CC Trezza, baby. Pow! One more time for CC Trezza.
Appreciate that. How's everybody doing tonight? Good? Woo, it's a good night so far. No male comedians have brought up wanting to get with underage girls, so that's sick. You know, you never know in LA, guys. You never know. Just kidding. That was actually a really nice set. So that keeps happening. I keep on trying to make that joke, and then like the guys aren't like they don't say bad things. So just like say bad things, guys. Come on. How's everybody doing though? Like, good. Good. I'm feeling really good because I did a to-do list today, guys. I got my to-do list done. All right. And by getting it done, I just reorganized all of my outstanding to-do lists into different notes apps. So I didn't actually do any of it, but it is organized, right? Does anyone else do that? You know, you wake up at like 7 p.m., just reorganize, and you're like, whoa, that was a great day. I did so much, and there's a bunch of to-do lists I got to do tomorrow. So maybe I'm not doing so good, actually. I'm looking at that. Yeah, guys, my eyebrows are not the best right now. They look like minus signs, all right? You can't really see them because I got a really expensive eyebrow pencil, but they look like subtraction signs because I get anxious and I pull them out, but it feels so good in the moment. You guys, did anyone here do that? Absolutely not. No, you don't. Great self-control from you guys. Yeah, I pull them out. Yeah, I know I'm not doing good because I have 400 open tabs on my phone. It's not too good. That means there's like 400 open tabs in my mind. And I think there's two types of people. There's people who have like 1, 2, 3 tabs open, and then there's people who have like 5,000. And they're trying to close them so they can use their phone. And it's pretty easy to tell who is who, you know what I mean? And then I also know I'm not doing the best because I caught feelings for a white rapper. So, yeah, guys, I just didn't want to say that sentence. That's a sentence I never want to say, but here we are. You know what I mean? It's not it, guys. I was going to therapy once a week, and I'm like, maybe I should make that bi-weekly therapy, you know? Maybe once wasn't enough. And I blame that on my dad, all right? I got 99 problems, and every single one is from the neglect from my father in childhood. Am I right? Let's hear it, guys. Ooh, okay. Yeah! Yeah, no, I like to blame him, but it's not, okay, actually, this is separate. Dads in ponchos. Guys, what's with that? Why did dads fucking love ponchos? Oh my, they go crazy for those things, all right? Last year, I got 6 ponchos from my dad. I live in Southern California. It never fucking rains. What's with that? I think that's their way of showing I love you. But sometimes I wish they'd just say I'm proud of you and also send rent money. You know what I mean? Sometimes that's like the best Christmas gift. But yeah, it's not, I like to blame my dad. It's not really him. It's me because my special power is that I have rose-colored glasses. And I can make anyone and anything in any situation so hot. I really can. And my kryptonite is that I can't take those glasses off once they're on. You know what I mean? They just, I try to break them. I try to smash them on the ground, and they're made of plexiglass. They just do not break. It's just not, I don't have the best taste, guys. It's weird. Like, I recently broke up, and we texted a few days ago. I texted my ex. And I said, just so you know, if you come back to my life, my friends are going to treat you like shit for 2 months. Like, that's just what's going to happen. And he responded, haha, why? What did I do? What did you do? That's crazy. Oh, my God. You're so silly. Sorry for you, that was a Tuesday. And for me, it was the worst night of my entire life. Okay, guys, it's not sad, guys. It's more funny. It's my choice of men. It's just silly as fuck. All right, let's see where we got to. Babadee, babadoo, babagoo, ba-da-da-da-da-da-do, da-da-da-do, da-da-da-do, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why people lie, guys. I just feel like, what if we didn't do that, you know? What if we just maybe told the truth? Like, what happened? You know what I mean? But it's not entirely on my ex, all right? I won't put it all on him. Because it's not cool that society says men can't feel their emotions. And I don't know who did that. I don't know who said men can't cry. But I think that maybe led to every single World War, actually. But I think if we just let the world leaders like talk and hug and cry, you know, their little toddler selves could hold each other, I think we'd be way better off, right? Because it would go something like this, like, hey, I really didn't like that you stole my natural resources. That wasn't really nice. Oh, you know what, though? I didn't have any natural resources, though. So, like, I kind of wasn't getting, I know, but you shouldn't have taken it. Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't have taken it. I'm sorry. And then they hug, and then they cry, and then world peace happens, guys. It's amazing. But yeah, it's kind of funny when you go through a breakup because you reach out to everybody. You know what I mean? You reach out to old friends, you reach out to therapists, you reach out to family, and that's maybe not the best thing to do. Like, I called my grandma a few weeks ago, and I haven't called her in like 6 months. I didn't go to Christmas for good reason. I called her, and in the first 6 seconds, she goes, I don't want you to cake it on, but you should really be wearing more makeup. Thank you. And she goes, and just so you know, you should be wearing clothes that look good, all right? Form-fitting clothes, because what you're wearing is not it. And I'm like, excuse me, I'm wearing a very tight top with no bra so that everyone can see my nipples, okay? I am wearing form-fitting clothes, all right? Just, it's not my fault that you don't like bras, all right? Or you like bras, and she's from the 1990s, well, I guess before, 1960s, everyone really wore bras. They weren't like pro-nipple back then. Kind of crazy. But yeah, what is with people saying out-of-pocket things like that? Like, it's ridiculous. Like, I was in the Uber the other day, very clearly was coming from a one-night stand because my makeup was messed up. I had my clothes in my hand. It was 2 p.m. And this Uber driver is just like, what are you going to do today? Sir, I'm going to go home and I'm going to reconsider my life choices, all right? I'm going to think some things over and try to make different decisions. And also, Trader Joe's employees. Trader Joe's employees be asking like every question in the book. And it's already stressful enough to go grocery shopping, you know what I mean? But I don't need the extra questions of what I'm doing this weekend because I have no idea. And sometimes I think those Trader Joe's employees are asking those questions, so I don't think they're robots, but I know that they're robots. And then by then asking those questions, it's like, okay, you're clearly a robot. All right, thank you so much, everybody. You can find me at CECETRZ on Instagram. Thank you.
For CC Trezor! Yeah! CC Trezor! God. I like your Trader Joe's references. As you can, the Trader. As you can tell, I'm kind of like the visual answer to what if George Bush were the assistant manager at Trader Joe's? That's the look I was going for this evening. You like that? Trader Joe's is a very sexy place. Highly sexually charged. Have you been in there? Very, very, very highly sexually charged. Oh, many a glance at Trader Joe's is like to some more. Yeah. Anyway, enough. How you guys doing? You doing pretty good? So far, so good now? Are you ready for your next comedian? This next comedian, I've seen her work many times. I love her. You're going to love her. Put your hands together for Miho Fuji. Come on. Yeah. Give a little more love to Miho Fuji. Come on over here.
All right, my edible is kicking in. Oh shit! I know. Oh shit! So people wanna free stuff, right? American loves freeing stuff. Like newest trend is free Palestine, and then also people like did free Britney, right? Also free range chicken. They want to free, but like if free range chicken is free, in that system, Britney was quite free. Like free range chicken is like being in a tiny place still. It's like if not free range chicken is being a toilet, like now you got a living room, like that difference, you know, like you then Britney was maybe free in a chicken sense, you know. Britney was free in a chicken sense. But we use the same word, free chicken, free Britney. So my dad, right? I have a dad, little abusive, but good dad. It's all right. I survived 90s, so you know, it was all right in the 90s in Japan. So my dad loves horse racing. Yeah, every Sunday he just watches horse race. And then when it's a big race and then he win, he record that. I mean, he record every time, right? Then the one he won, he watch over and over and over and over. And every time he's fucking excited. Oh my god, the fight is coming. I don't know why it's always coming, but it's coming. Yeah! Every time. I don't know. Crazy. Man is crazy. Can get that happy. And he's a gambler. And I don't do gamble. But I do entertainment business. So yeah, I'm gambling all my life. I'm a real gambler. Yes. Yeah, Eddie was pretty strong. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying a little bit. Yeah, it's full moon, so you know. I'm a crazy mood. Fucking werewolf. Yes, I am. I like being dom. Dom in like men, especially. I like, yeah, women too, but men, you know, just taking the power back, you know. It feels good. It feels like feminism, like fixing the society. But I don't like saying mean stuff. I don't want to be mean to anyone. So what I do is give a compliment. It's like almost like your grandma. You know, your grandma going to sit on your face. Oh my God, you're such a good boy. You're doing so well. I'm so proud of you. It's pretty fun. Should everyone try it, you know? So, God, what am I gonna do? Okay, I'm gonna do that. I was shopping at Amazon Fresh grocery store, and a guy talked to me, and then ended up I had a threesome that night. Yeah. I don't know. He said he's gonna feed me. Then I'm like, I love curry chicken, so why not? Well, he had a like thick ass Jamaican accent, so like 30% of conversation I understood. The 70, I'm like, I guess that's what he said. I don't know. Even sometimes I can't hear him like he's speaking some other languages. I mean, I don't know. Jamaican accent is almost like a different language to me. And then, so Jamaican man. While we fucking, he said, can you say, fuck me N-word? Then I'm like, I can't. And he's like, that's okay. Everyone's okay in this room. Just say it. So I'm like, oh, fuck me N-word? Right? It was pretty good experience, you know? I had a fun. Like, I'm like, okay. If BBC's in me, I'm a part black, so I can say N-word. Is it what it means? Like, once you go black and you can't go other? Because it's going to be so awkward while white dick is in me and I'm saying N-word. That's, wrong color. You know? So, yeah, I try to not do him too much, so, you know, that mistake never going to happen. I'm just making sure, you know. So, I love Mickey Mouse, like sexually. It's not just me. If you go to Japan, at Tokyo Disneyland, there's a lot of bitch like me. Can totally jack off over Mickey Mouse. So there's one show called Big Band Beat. at the beginning, he comes up holding women's waist. They are totally fucking, you know. It's a human women. It's not mini. It's a human women. That's a spicy about it. It's not even mini. God, hot, and he does tap dance and he plays drums. Ah, Mickey. I like him so much. Yeah, I'm totally women in front of him. I'm like, oh my God, Mickey, I'm so happy to see you. Yeah. I also love Walt Disney. Sexually. He's hot. He's hot and he's dead. So he's not gonna be canceled. He's not gonna say any weird things, so anymore. Maybe he said it back then, so my defense is like, oh, the time was old, so everyone was like that. Everyone was racist, all right? But yeah, I think Walt Disney is hot. Yeah. I like it. So AI picture trend is going on right now, right? They make a prettier version of you. Japan had it from like 20 years ago. Or more, like 30 years ago they had it already. So they take picture. It's like a photo booth, but they fix your face. So basically your eyes gonna get bigger and your skin's gonna be pale. So it's gonna turn you to be a white person. That's what it does. But at least they didn't make your nose bigger. So, yeah. But Japanese people can't tell who's white, right? Like, white privilege, it's bigger for bigger number of people get white privilege. Like, they don't care you're Hispanic. You're white. Yeah, if you're light skinned enough, you're white. Japanese people don't know shit, but they want to be white, so it's very confusing. Okay, when I see two animals like chasing, right? One is chasing and one is running. I think that's a men and women, men chasing women to rape. That has to be it. Like how he's like so running that the other like I'm gonna fucking kill you. That has to be. That man is really horny. The squirrel. Squirrel. Run, squirrel! Don't get raped. Run. Ooh. God, I'm so high. I'm gonna sing and finish. Yeah. It's based on Queen. We are the champions, but I'm gonna call it We Need a Tampons. I pay for my tampons month after month. I've done my meditation and no communications help, so shut the fuck up. And bad period cramps. About to puke. And then breach the tampons to escape my puss, but cheaper than unbreached tampons. I mean, how the fuck makes sense? We need a tampons for free. And we breathe in pain till we get. We need a tampons. Everybody, we need a tampons. No man deserve a pussy if we don't get free tampons every month. Well, actually, if you give me curry chicken, and you may deserve my pussy, but all right, bye. I'm Miho Fuji.
Miho Fuji, give it up for Miho Fuji. Wow. That was wonderful. Once again, give some love for Miho Fuji and her socialist tampon songs. When the revolution happens, baby, there'll be free fucking tampons for all. I guarantee it's coming too. Get ready, baby. It won't be televised. It will be podcast. The revolution's coming, baby. It's coming for you. Let's see what we got. I would love, I'm just saying that, I was thinking about this while she was telling that story, to be a fly on the wall. The amount of sexual attraction and tension between you and your Jamaican lover, him barely understanding you barely understanding him. I would have loved to have been there. I would have loved. Wouldn't you have loved to be there, Cece? To get just a ooh-wee. Which Amazon Fresh was that? I might just go there to soak up that fucking energy, baby. You know what I mean, Ian? Ian's here. Give Ian a round of applause, goddammit. Ian has graduated, as many of you know. I branded him Canadian Ian a couple months ago, but let's have a round of applause and welcome him. Now, Just Ian. Ladies and gentlemen, Just Ian. Put it together for Just Ian. Come on, baby. Wow.
Thank you. Keep it going for Patty. Did the mic get louder in here? Or is this new? Yeah, stepping up the game in here. I know you take credit card now too, right? Wow, very fancy. Bitcoin. Don't have much of that. Let's see here. What did I write down? Sorry, is it CC or CD?
CC.
CC. Nice. You spent a lot of time at Trader Joe's. I do. Did you know that they actually they're coached to, when you buy something, they're supposed to suggest another product to you? Oh, wow. So if you come up with something, they'll be like, "Oh, those are awesome. You should also get these chips. They're amazing with them." And it's just what they're told to do. But yeah, I'm always I know what you're doing, but what aisle are they in? But yeah, free-range chicken was a hot topic. I was thinking about free-range chickens, the sign is there and they're this is the free-range chicken, but it's not free-range anymore, They were this chicken died in an open field. It didn't. It wasn't forced into anything. It had space. It was a happy death. My ex had a lot of gay friends, and so she hated. I'm a big Chick-fil-A fan, and she would always tell me not to eat there. And I feel bad because they're not very nice to gay people, so I stopped eating there on Sundays. What else we got here for Manic Monday? Let's see. I had a breakup a few months ago. Give it up, yeah. The girl I was seeing had this best guy friend, and he was the guy that I'm not supposed to worry about. And I was trying to be one of those guys that doesn't get jealous. He's cool with it. I have a lot of close girlfriends. But they were a little too close, and so I asked her, I was how'd you meet this guy? And she said, we met in the neighborhood. And if anyone ever tells you they met someone in the neighborhood, I think they're fucking them. I don't know. When was the last time you ever met someone just walking around the neighborhood, that wasn't trying to sell you meth? Yeah, she told me he was gay the whole time. Made me think he was gay, yeah. We'd go out and he would be with other girls with his arm around them, and I'd be like, is he seeing that girl? And she'd be like, no, he's gay. And I'd be like, well, he sure doesn't look very gay right now. And then yeah, I found out they were banging, so that was cool. Not really a funny story, but we'll work on it. What else do we got? Oh yeah, have you guys heard elephants have really big brains? Did you guys know that? They say they're the smartest animal out there. They're 10 times smarter than humans. But elephants have never invented the iPhone, if they're so fucking smart, then why are they almost gone, They seem pretty dumb to me. Cool. I don't think I want to have kids. I think kids is pretty tough. You have 5 kids, Patty?
I do.
Damn. Where are they just all over the place, or where
No, they're not all over the
are they?
I actually raised them. Yeah.
You raised them.
I raised my five.
Well, did they move out eventually, or are they still?
No, they're gone now.
They're gone.
No, they're out. My
Nice.
youngest is 28.
What's the age difference in them?
From 28 to 44.
Damn, that's a lot. I feel just having a kid is so much anxiety. I don't know if I can handle that. You gotta I don't know. I had 3 plants die this year, so I don't know. I don't know if I could handle that. Do you ever go through a whole day and realize you haven't drank any water? It's if I haven't, then the kid sure as hell hasn't either. If I can't even remember to drink water, I don't know how I'm gonna remember to take him out of the hot car. You know what I mean? We're gonna have some problems. But my brother had a kid. which is cool. I'm an uncle now. But he's like a little different than me. He's built different. I think he can handle it. A couple weeks ago, he rented a bulldozer and tore out his entire fence and rebuilt his deck, which I was like, that's impressive, because I stayed at home and ordered Chipotle because I didn't want to lose my parking spot. I don't know. Parking's really hard. If you don't have an assigned parking spot at your apartment, sometimes you just don't leave the house because you don't want to leave your spot. And so I don't know if I should have a kid was the bottom line there. I don't have a lot today, just kind of scribbling some notes. Where else was I? Astrology. I think astrology is really dumb. I don't think it's cool. Did you think that was going a different way? No, I just think people who believe in astrology are dumb. No. But, like, people who believe in astrology act like other people are dumb for believing in things. Like, they'll make fun of a flat earther or something, you know? I think if you believe the month you were born in affects your personality, that's like believing that Santa ate the milk and cookies, you know? I just think it's, you know, I had a better rant for this, but I didn't write enough notes down, so this is a tough Manic Monday, hey? But yeah, what's up, man, on your phone? What's your name? I'll find out. Is it like a weird name, or what? You want to give us a hint? Or? I feel like I'm the only one that doesn't know it, but... Okay, I don't really have a set in case you heard the first few minutes of this. It was pretty tough. Okay, we don't have to talk, man. It's cool. We don't have to talk. What's up, Sam?
I'm good.
How's life going?
I'm here.
Have you done any shows recently? No. You want to do shows, or you just?
Are we gonna do a show?
I don't know. Let's do one. Do you wanna get one going? I don't know. I would love to organize one. Get a group together. I don't know. You guys are probably like, I don't know if we want to do one with you after this, but like, I'll be there. I'll open. I'll make you guys look good. Ryan, what was the name? The lumberjack.
Yeah, that's me.
The lumberjack. Lumbersexual. That was great. I really loved that. What, do you work with lumber a lot, or? You look like you
These
spend.
hands are...
I don't know, man. You look like you spend an afternoon in Home Depot or something. Or could be more of a Lowe's
I
guy.
walk around it, yeah.
You do walk around it?
I get bored, I go to Lowe's, look at the plants.
Look at the plants. Yeah, they're tricky. Make sure you just ask them when to water them. That's the big thing. It's hard. It's hard. What else do you get at Home Depot? Just plants?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Cacti.
They do have like a lot of other stuff. If you check out the other aisles, it's cool. Cacti. Cacti is an easy one. I actually let one of those die too. A girl gave me, what are those little plants? You know, the little succulent. She gave me a succulent, and I let that die.
Oh.
Which is really hard to do. Yeah, 2 minutes. All right. Now I'm going to start my song. No, I won't kill you guys with that. Let's see, what else? I had one. Oh, yeah. I was thinking about dating people. Been dating, going on dates, trying to put myself out there. And I feel like whenever I go on a date and it goes really well on the first date, by like the 10th date, she's like just kind of running my show and telling me what to do. So now I feel like if it's a really awkward date, I'm into it. Like I want someone where we're going to hit it off on like the 10th date. You know what I mean? If it's really awkward at first, then I'm like, what are you doing Friday? You know? This could be something eventually. But yeah, I'm trying to stay away from aggressive girls is the bottom line. And I think that's good for my Manic Monday. So thanks, everyone.
Give it up for no longer just Canadian Ian. Give it up for him.
Just Ian.
Just Ian, that's it. One more time for Just Ian. I'm squeezing it out of you. There you go. Mike Moody's coming in. Mike Moody's made a reappearance. I will say this. I would be happy to be in a show with Just Ian. Wouldn't you all?
Oh, yeah.
I sure would. I think, you know, every night, some of you guys don't know this, but after the mic, Sam and I compare notes on our Google Hangout. And we come up with the line of the night. And it's not necessarily even a punchline, a setup, or a premise. It's just the line of the night. And tonight, I'm happy to say the line of the night belongs to Just Ian. And that line is, do you work with lumber a lot? Number one. Give him a round of applause. That's no small honor.
There was no fat on that.
There's no fat on that, baby. That's straight up comedy gold. Gold, I tell you. Well, listen, this next comedian, you're going to love him. I know I do. I know I do. We have a special kind of relationship. We go way back. Way, way back. So I'm going to bring him to the stage now. The one and only Brilliant Weeks. Bring it up. Give it up for Brilliant Weeks. Come on, baby.
Hey. Yeah. Oh boy.
Okay. So sorry about being rude to you during your set. My bad. It's just I'm just one of those. I'm like an open mic gym rat. You know what I mean? Like I'm just here to do the fucking presses and go home, bro. Like that's. I'm not here to fuck around and dance around all the free weights and be taking Instagram selfies and the fucking. I'm just here to fucking pump iron and get the fuck out. You know how that goes. You know how that goes. I mean, if you do it so long, right? Like I've already developed a workout, so it's like I'm just doing my time. A lot of people talk about the side pony that I got. A lot of people everybody always talks like I just fucking have it, man. I just have this side pony. When everybody's like, "What is with the side pony?" I just tell them I'm trans and I'm taking it one step at a time. All right, that's what. Okay. Being inclusive. You know what sucks? Like, no matter how far you get into comedy, right? Like, for instance, Matt Rife, right? Has everybody seen the new special that he just did? Can you imagine? Like, you excel, right? You go beyond the open mic. You go to shows. You start doing really great. And then some fuck in some backwater town goes like, he's not funny. You know what I mean? Like, really? Like, you've spent your whole life dedicated to something. And then somebody who is not as good as you, right? Who hasn't been through the same sacrifices at all as you goes, huh. Usain Bolt doesn't run that fast. You know what I mean? Like, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. I don't know. I've been doing comedy for too long. Too long. I've been here for 8 years in LA trying to do comedy. All right, all you guys just starting out with your hopes and dreams and singing songs at the end of your set. This shit is like, this city is we've said it earlier, a free range insane asylum, right? And no one knows who's a patient. And no one knows who's just a visitor, right? It's the same people. It's gotten to a point where I think, like, you know, I understand why The Walking Dead has been on TV for so long, because the writers can just look outside for inspiration, right? Oh, get that down. The woman with her jaw dislocated and blood coming out of her teeth. Yeah, we'll put that right in there. Saw that on Figueroa the other day. Where's the healthcare? That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know. I woke up sad today. Sad. Not for any particular reason. Just because I did too many drugs last night. You know how that goes. Just calm down. Just calm down. I think we know too much, right? That's why I'm also sad, right? We just know too many things. Like, I shouldn't know that Will Smith likes to get bent over a couch, right? Why do I know that? The man who saved the world in Independence Day shouldn't be a bottom. All right, that's what I'm trying. I just want... It explains Wild Wild West to the T, though. Like, we can get that to the T. If you see the rhinestone belt as soon as he does his big entrance, all right, oh, he's a queen. Oh. I don't know. Which, anybody want to take a guess, the newest rich black celebrity to be charged with sexual assault? Which one we got now? No, wow, good guesses. No, we're now at a take that Diddy. All right, all right, and he was doing a lot of taking for sure, taking a lot of people's dignity. That was that. This is like the first. Okay, this is the age of depravity, right? Because this is the only time in history where you can jerk off to court documents. You ever seen them? You ever read that? It's like erotica now, right? The shit that Diddy was doing to Cassie is basically like black.com. Okay. It's going far. It's going far. I think that some of these bitches need to give up OnlyFans. All right, some of them. I'm not saying it. It's some, not all. Everybody has dreams, right? I'm doing open mic comedy, right? But you don't need to charge $20. Just show off your birth canal to just your immediate friends and family. You know what I mean? Like, you're not getting a lot of traction. You know, like, who's your promo team, right? You're just disappointed me, ma. Right? Like, I remember I got to see the pussy hole of somebody I graduated high school with. Can you? I would have killed for that 21 years ago. You know what I mean? Killed for that shit. Now we're all like, we're adults and shit. She's been through 2 kids. Oof. Looks like the 405 when it's wide open. All right, guys, it's a 405 at 11 o'clock at night. All right. Oof. I'm polyamorous, right? I'm polyamorous. I have 3 girlfriends. Right? It seems like a handful. Because again, you know, being polyamorous is something you have to have open communication. They don't know I'm polyamorous, but that's the other half of the coin, right? It's the other half of the coin. One girl though, she's also polyamorous, and we have this like military relationship. You know, like don't ask, don't tell. You know what I'm saying? All right, we just know, but we don't have to know. Except the downside of being polyamorous is that when one person gets chlamydia, everybody's got it. All right. Can you imagine? I got that phone call from her like 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago. I'm healed now. All right. I'm healed. And got that call, and she's like, "Look, I don't want to freak you out. But my husband's girlfriend's brother's niece, who on her mother's side, got chlamydia. And I'm just giving you the heads up that the Verizon network is down." You know what I mean? It's just everybody's out of commission. We're in a blackout. Okay. All right. I think that every homeless black man or woman will eventually become a James Brown impersonator. Have you seen him? How? You know, just screaming homeless black people in the street. And like, I feel bad because they probably haven't been to a doctor in 20 years, so who knows what's wrong with them. Okay. This is the dirtiest sweatshirt that I own, by the way. All right, this is laundry day. Thank you so much. And I don't know if I wanted to get into this. I don't. I'm not going to do that one. Let's do the last one. So I hate targeted ads, right? We all get targeted ads. And I got one for this OnlyFans management company. All right. And the commercial was really slick. It was like, we got all these girls and they'll do all the work. And I was like, wait a minute. You're telling me you can invest in hoes, right? You can have hoe shares? That's insane to me, right? What is the currency for that? Bitcoin, you know? What would that be? And I was thinking about it. I was like, this is the next step before they legalize prostitution, right? And nobody necessarily wants that, right? But can you imagine the apps that would come out from that? You know, because it would change the dynamics of dating. Because why would you go on a date when you could just Postmate some pussy? It could be delivered to your door. Hordash, right, if you will. And I was thinking, like, what was if you like left a 1-star review? You know, like how bad would it be? Like this pussy was too dry. Send it back. Didn't get fries in my delivery. Like so somebody was munching on it before I got there. Try to pick your cuisine. You try to choose your options. Like, oh, we had Indian yesterday. Like, do you want to split some Thai? You guys want to go throw down on some Thai? Okay. Thanks.
Give it up for Brendan Weeks. Come on. Give it up for Brendan Weeks one more time. Come on. All that talk of the moderation of wholeness, wholeness. I tell you, I'm going to tell. This is part of the show where I make a confession that will make you all think less of me. I recently paid $300 for a hand job. Listen, it was my cousin. He needed the money. Now, I could have just given him the money, but he's a Republican. I didn't want to deprive him the dignity of work. Okay! Thank you. I feel closer to all of you now. And many of you want a shower. Understood. Well, listen, we're going to move right along here. This next comedian, I had the pleasure of hosting his special, Pardon My Trauma. This man is a funny man. I've enjoyed him for many years now. Put your hands together. He hails from Virginia. Put your hands together for Mike Moody. Come on!
Yeah. You guys good? Are we? Y'all sure? We doing this right now. Just make sure. Thank you, Patty, for that interest. Like, you made me feel important. It feels good to, like, feel important. Like, I try my best. It doesn't happen all the time. How you guys doing? You guys good? Miho, you got the shit over you. You just look like you were at the hospital or something. Like, so, I ain't trying to be funny, but it looks like somebody give you a bad diagnosis and you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna just live with this. And I'm like, fuck, I get it. That's how I be feeling. I do comedy at monotone. I don't know if you guys know about this, but I do comedy a lot of monotone. I don't get too excited. I believe that, like, just because it sounds loud doesn't mean you're funny. I just feel that type of way, so I seal and I do my jokes like this. The world is like having me blown a little bit. I'm like a little bit blown. You guys enjoying the world the way it is? Isn't it great? Cool. Sounds like the stuff that your grandparents used to tell you. You didn't believe them. You're like, God damn, this shit is fucking on point. I don't know. Brendan was at my house when we watched goddamn the first fucking attack on. Like, we watched that shit. Yeah, we watched the Palestine and I was like, damn, this shit is biblical. Like, it's. We know old people. That shit bothered me a little bit. Okay, I was turning my phone off of power save because I can't see my notes. Y'all okay? I'm good at comedy, I swear. And don't let this like charge to my heart, not my head. That's what old people say when they read the Bible wrong and shit in church. I don't know, it's just weird. I was talking to my friends today. She works in journalism. She's trans, and she was talking about a book about Dave Chappelle. It was interesting. And I'm way more of a comedian than I was a black man. I don't know. She just was just telling, like, Dave Chappelle's homophobic. I was like, do tell. Give me more details. This is a joke. Give me more details. I don't know. I just sound like a piece of shit a little bit. I'm sorry. But I was like, God, what did he say? I don't know. I'm gonna show you a piece of shit. I'm sorry, Sam. I was like, damn, I thought I'm way more of a fucking comedian than I am anything else. Like, I thought I was a piece of shit. Explaining to her, like, I need you to tell me why you won't watch Netflix specials. Anyway, it's weird. I don't know. Brendan Weeks, that's my nigga. Y'all clap it up for Brendan Weeks, man. Y'all didn't actually have to do it. It's cool that y'all did. You know? No, he came through it. Like, he came through the crib. He was like, "Yo, nigga, what you up to?" We was talking, and like, you know, I gave him some fucking food from fucking Thanksgiving. He got the itis like every other nigga gets itis. And I was just like, bro, I get it. Like, you know what I mean? We're talking about comedy. It's cool. I enjoy that shit. It's cool. And then we was watching comedy, and I saw this fucking ad for Fitbit, which was like, you know, the watch. And I was like, yo, I can't have that shit. I can't have a Fitbit watch. Like, it's just too much anxiety for me. Like, they give you your heart rate. Like, you should be dead right now. I was like, I can't fucking have that shit on my body. Like, nigga, you should be dead. You know what I'm saying? I do drugs. I can't have a Fitbit as somebody who actively does drugs. You shouldn't be here. Fucking thank you. Thank you so much. Anyway, watching a lot of podcasts lately. You guys watch podcasts? Yeah. Which ones? What types? What y'all watching?
Your mom's house.
Fuck you, nigga. My mom's dead. What are we at? What's going on right now? My mom's dead. We're watching podcasts lately. Everybody just talks about how why that relationship doesn't work. It's weird. It's like you get Andrew Tate or some nigga that just tells women that they should just like bend over and shut the fuck up. I don't know what's happening, but it's a lot of that. It's cool because like podcasts don't bring reality. Like we can't procreate if podcasts exist. You understand that? We can't do podcasts on relationships if we want to like continue living as human beings. Have you noticed that? You'd be like a chick, I need a guy who makes $1,000 a year. You like $100,000 a year, $1 million a year, whatever time frame. I just said that shit wrong. But other way, it doesn't matter. But the problem is you can't, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. I just need a guy he needs to make $100,000 a month. I'm like, bitch. Anybody who gets up at those podcasts and talk are porn stars. You know that, right? Like, that's the thing. Like, they already have OnlyFans or something. I'm just saying. I don't know. It's weird. You can't be just busting that pussy open like that. Like, that's crazy. You wildin'. You know? I just feel like it's crazy to me. I need him to have $100 million right now. And you're like, what the fuck is going on? Like, we're just working. We just work. Why do I need to work for 5 people and you don't have to do shit? I'm just saying. You know what I mean? It's funny because people used to say, like, if you're a guy, I need a wife who doesn't work. But now you're like, can you just make a little bit of the shit I do? Like, 5%, at least 10% of the shit I do. That's funny. It's just a lot of work. This relationship shit will never get figured out. You know that? We'll have the apocalypse happen before this. We're falling apart as people. I know y'all weren't coming to comedy for hope. So I'm doing this right now. You won't find the love of your life here. You know, it's so funny. I've seen fine bitches come to comedy all the time. And they have a nigga house that don't do none of this shit. And I'm like, I get it. He works well. Those are my crushes. My comedy crushes are women who already have niggas who do stuff that isn't comedy. And I have to like bury that in the bottom of my chest. I'm still funnier than you, bitch. I don't know why. Anyway, am I being a piece of shit? Please let me know. I'm not trying to be. I'm just saying. It's just weird. It's hard to do this like shit as like when you try to fight like relationships. I like a chick who doesn't do anything in entertainment. Like I love a chick who doesn't do anything in entertainment. You know what I mean? Like it just baffles me to be in a relationship with a woman who could like channel her pain with me and like become a millionaire off that shit. Before I could, I'm like, God damn, fuck her. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't get it. I don't know why it's so hard for y'all to understand. It's just weird. I will want her to be that. I don't want to. I just don't want to fuck any more up and coming whatever the fucks. I just. Anyway, I got you. Thank you. Anybody date lesbian before? Anybody date a lesbian before? Y'all lying. Part-time. That's the world we in right now. It's cool. I don't have a problem with it. It's cool. I think it's good for any man's like ecosystem. Like just to sit like make sure you're good. Like make sure like are you the most jealous one? You know what I mean? I was dating this chick. She was a lesbian or bisexual at the least. And used to hang out. We go to the beach. That was like her thing. We go to the beach and we see a chick that walk past. She look good. She'd be like, are you looking at her? I'm like, are you looking at her, bitch? Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck that. You know, let's just agree she has good tits and we can fucking move from here. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to fucking start a fight. Can we agree to disagree? They say marry your best friend. Is that what they talking about? I don't know. Maybe. It's good. I don't know. I was in a relationship with a woman that I really loved. And, fuck y'all. And she became increasingly more and more bisexual, which was fine. I'm pretty sure she's a full lesbian now. It feels weird to like suck the life out of like a chick and she becomes a fucking lesbian. Like you're the last fucking like it's like removing all her blood, but you're fucking a vampire. It's weird. Anyway, but I was just like, it bothered me a little bit because she was an entertainer, like me. So I would see her do sets, and I would see a good set, and like a whole bunch of women would flock, and I'd be like, I had a good set, you know what I'm saying? I had a whole bunch of chicks wanting to suck my dick, like you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty good at this, like what I do. You don't even wear your dick all the time. Why do you want to suck your dick? That shit fucking bothered me. Just a little bit. Brendan's laughing. I'm almost done. I just want to. I'm just at that place, man. Like I'm good. I just want to be with a regular girl. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be a girl who works for the government or some shit like that. Like I can't stand those extra shit. All this extra shit is just too much, man. We want to be famous together. All right, great. Who's gonna be whose Illuminati sacrifice? Like what's happening? I kill you, bitch. You kill me. What's happening? We could Bonnie and Clyde this shit. We'll be all great together. Those jokes are funny, but y'all not ready to laugh at that type of shit. And that's the type of comedy that I do. My name is Mike Moody. Y'all can laugh. Y'all don't have to clap or any of that stupid shit. I don't know. But I appreciate everybody. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Patty, for being here.
Mike Moody, come on!
No, and Patty, I'm gonna say this one thing. Patty is one of the people who really saw that I was really funny before anybody else would ever tell me I was. I was at his mics. Y'all niggas didn't clap. Y'all suck ass. I don't have time for this shit. Thank you.
Give it up for Mike Moody, baby. Telling the truth. Telling the truth. I don't know what to tell you after that. I'm emotionally drained. That was wasn't that quite a trip we were taking on? My God, I don't know. I mean, it hurt. It was funny. It was, I laughed. I cried. I don't know what to tell you. It was fantastic. A round of applause for Mike Moody, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. We're losing our diversity.
There's 2 comics left, so. Yeah, bye. Okay.
Okay, now listen. This while we're here, I want to warn you guys about the dangers of chuckle fucking. Now, chuckle fucking. Clap if you know what chuckle fucking is. We just have one chuckle fucking. No, nobody else. Chuckle fucking. First of all, that's when a comedian dates another comedian. It's called chuckle fucking. It's an occupational hazard. I'm pro chuckle fucking. My wife is against it. But my advice is, love the one you're with, but be careful. Be fucking careful. I've got 35 years of marriage. Thank you. Thank you. 3 wives, 35 years of marriage. So all I'm saying is just get to know a person before you jump in. Oh, I also love the term polyamorous. I have no idea what it means. None whatsoever. You know what it sounds like it means to me? Just really horny. Just super fucking horny. Right? Am I wrong? How far off am I? That's kind of what it means, right? All right. I'm for it. I suppose. I find one woman confusing. I don't know what I would do with a number of them. You're complicated. You're more complicated. Do you ever hear the story about the guy who goes to God and he says, God, why did you make women so beautiful? And God says, so you would love them, my son. And he said, yeah, but God, why did you make them so stupid? He said, so they would love you, my son. I knew I didn't get a ha-ha from you. I knew I would get one from him. It's a little, you think I'm going one way, but I go another way. Well, listen, this next comedian is my comedy goddaughter. The day that I saw her, I knew there was a talent to be reckoned with. So I want you guys to put your hands together and welcome the comedic stylings of Samantha Linderman.
Thank you, Patty, for hosting tonight. Patty is one of those people you need to know, comedy or otherwise. What a fucking night. Remember when you're like, no guys have said anything bad, and then the whole, what the fuck happened, boys? Here's the thing that I just wrote down. Is OnlyFans only exists with, okay. I made it such a big deal, right? No. OnlyFans only exists with fucking fans, literally. Fucking fans. So here's my thing, right? It's like people get really upset. But what we talk about is what we're doing, you know? So I have never seen a more attentive audience at Fanatic Salon as when a OnlyFans star was performing. And she won the audience, you know what I mean? Crop top, no bra, okay. It was no, but you know what I mean? But I understand, because all of a sudden, everybody's like talking, vaping, whatever, and all of a sudden, shh. Ah! I was like, you're fucking lying right now. You're fucking lying right now. I love comedy though. If this was my gym, maybe it should be. I don't do that. You know, I'm so you. Like, that's me at work too. I got a text today from Myrna, who is a 67-year-old woman who was a customer of mine at Bath & Body Works, right? That's where I work. Thank you so much. And I wear these antlers. Like, they're free. Oh, my God. What a sentence. They're given to us because we're employees. I said they're free. Anyways. People try to buy them off me all the time, which is crazy. But, so I wear them, and I stand outside a lot because they make me a greeter. And people are always like, you look so cute. And what I'm thinking is that they think that, like, I bought it, you know what I mean? And I put it on, and, like, I'm so excited to be standing outside in spring. But it's a really weird thing. Like, I feel like an animatronic. You know what I mean? You're so cute! Prada. Like, it's just weird. It's just a weird feeling. No, but I was helping Myrna out, and she was like, you know, and they always grab my arm, these old ladies. You know, you are so much nicer than the girl in the front. You are, and I was like, okay, listen, because first of all, that's my manager. We're all radioed up, you know what I mean? I'm like, is this a fucking what would you do situation? But then at the end, she was like, can you have my phone number? And I went, why? She goes, I like to send people blessings every week. So Myrna sent me a blessing today, but I didn't text her back because I'm not ready for that kind of commitment. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I'm also a sweetheart, you know, so I'm not going to just put people down, you know, because of a label, you know. Like flat earth, right? I'm not angry at people who believe, you know, I'm not like, how could you fucking think the earth is flat? Is your brain fucking flat? Like, why do you care? Like, what is the issue? You know what I mean? Like, this could be a room full of ashamed flat earthers and nothing would be different except the weight that we'd be carrying plus the gravity on the earth. All I'm saying is it's like every once in a while I'm like, when are we gonna slide? No? Nobody else? When that water comes, we'll know if we're flat or not, you know? I'm not saying we don't know, right? But that would bother me. Like, one time my science teacher was like, something about, like, bark not being edible, and I said, well, can't you eat it? He was like, well, it would hurt your stomach, and it has no... And I go, yeah, but you put it in your mouth, you eat it, you swallow it, that's edible. You know, I always was that asshole. It is the full moon. I never was, so it wasn't that I wasn't into astrology. No, it was. You know, because I was a victim of the Taylor Swift media attack about, what was 2013, 2014. I was obsessed with her. And my mom got me these pins and said, "Happy 10th birthday, Samantha." There was a picture of her. And I was like, "She sent me these?" And she was like, "Yeah." Then I'm 11 in the Grove parking lot. I break down sobbing. My mom's like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "She'll never know me, and she'll never love me like I love her." And then I saw an article, like, "Too many boyfriends," and I was like, done, you know? Bitch whore, you know? But she's pretty great, you know? Again, I'm not, like, diehard. I guess I don't like to be committed to anything, opinions or otherwise. I feel like I've met a lot of non-binary people in terms of politics lately, you know? Like, my dad leans one way. Right and ain't left. No. But it doesn't mean it's not right, you know? Everybody's just leaning because the earth may or may not be something. That was so funny. You guys thought I was going to do be? No, I'm not saying, like, that's not me. Like, that's not me at all. Like, you guys have never heard me say the earth's flat. But, or like aliens. It's like if you don't believe in aliens, like, the whole thing is like, you're a selfish piece of shit, you know? Everybody knows that, right? If you don't believe in aliens and you think, like, this is the only world. But my dad, we were talking about, like, bank robberies. He was like, you know, if you can pull off a good heist and get away with it, good on you. And I fucking burst out laughing. Because my dad is the person who talks about the Target smash and grab life. You know what I mean? Like it's the thing that's happening. You know what I mean? I love everybody's the thing. You know what I mean? Hunter Biden is the Target smash and grab, is the OnlyFans, is the, you know what I mean? He's kind of not in the media anymore. So Ryan took me on, well, we went on a hike today. And cause I was like, "Ryan, let's do something outside of this mental, you know, sauna that we're in constantly." And we went to, I was trying to think of jokes on the hike. Basically, there was one part. Well, first of all, there was a man in a tent, right? And you hear that, like, I'm like, "That's a big squirrel," you know? And it was a man. And there was, like, shoes and, like a stone circle and, like, stuff like a wizard. Like, I'm not trying to say he's a wizard. Like, I'm not, like, again, like, flat earth. Like, I'm not saying he's a wizard, like, on the circle earth. But he's, like, it was crazy. And then there was this mountain this big. And Ryan's like, "Let's just do it." And it was one of those moments where I was like, no. And we didn't. We found another path. Taste in men. Okay, so the men emotion thing, right? So men do this thing where they know the right answer and then they run with it and they go, "Let everyone know the right answer!" You know what I mean? So they think emoting anytime, any place, any level is like a hallelujah to someone who's not a man. You know what I mean? But sometimes it's like, no, I was in a sentence. Yeah, I've just been thinking about my dad lately, and I'm like, wait. I'm talking. It can be hard. It can be hard. Or, like, this is so funny. Like, before I was in the comedy world, I remember I was, like, about to, like, do the special dance with somebody. And he was like, "What do you think about Dave Chappelle?" I'm like, "Listen, so clearly there's an answer that I need to have. Is this the troll to the fucking dick bridge? Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is the question that's, like, before anything. Not like, do you have this? Like, are you, what's your name?" He knew my name. But you know what I mean? Like, all, whatever. He did tell me, you know what he did tell me? He was like, my mom had hair like yours before she died. And that's the thing, too. That's an emotion, right? He's, like, being vulnerable. But I'm like, why now? Why now? Why me? Why? There's a gay man in here who, what did he say to me? He said, "You have the most beautiful doesn't stand with the most beautiful breasts you've ever seen. You're so beautiful. You remind me of my mother. Whoopa, right? Somebody was breastfed. I think for me, line of the night was in a chicken sense. I'm gonna start doing that. I feel free. In a chicken sense. Okay, I'm Sam. Give it up for Patty. Give it up for Ryan, producing right now. Oh, and Suna Kronquist in New York. We miss you. We love you. She makes it happen. Okay. Good night, everybody.
Give it up for Sam. Come here, Sam. I love you. A little more love for Sam, I'm requesting. A little more love. A little more love for Sam. You know, we all have trauma. You know, we have trauma. And like I realize, my father's an immigrant. Anybody here have immigrant parents? Your parents are still where they were born, so technically, if they were here. But when you have an immigrant father, none of your troubles mean anything. It's nothing compared. Nothing rattles my father at all, except when I tell him I love him. I say, Dad, you know I love you. Say, are you queer? Because that's what that means to my father. You know, that's all right. That's all right. But it hasn't affected me at all. I'm doing real good, if you guys are concerned. And just so you guys do know, this is the part in the evening where you, all of you, just look at me and feel a little bit better about yourself. Drink it in. Drink it in. My gift to you. Are you ready for your closer? All right. Come on, I'm going to tell you something. This is a rare and very talented man. I adore him. Word is, you know, he's an actor. He acts a lot. Give him a little love for his acting venue. Give a little applause for that. Word is he has landed a part as the pot-smoking lighthouse keeper on Kevin Spacey's new series, Inappropriately Touched by an Angel. So you want to have a gander at that. And in the meantime, put your hands together for the one and only Ryan Benson. Come on! Ryan Benson, baby, come on! Pow!
Ooh, it's slippery today. See that? That's what got me into USC. That's all it takes. And about $500,000 of bribing and a few sexual favors. My name is Ryan C. Benson. We're throwing the C in there, spice it up. It's in there. My parents put it there, but you know that part's usually a secret. But now it's out there. Turns out there's already a Ryan C. Benson out there, so I'm kind of fucked. He won The Biggest Loser in like 2009, so you could say I got like some big pants to fill. But you know, you don't really want to wish bad things upon someone. But I really hope he just gets a big meal, a lot of it, and just keeps eating. You know, I hope that he just gets good fed. So you know, do you get it? Do you guys get it or no? Because he gets fat again, I guess. That was the joke. Yeah. I was hoping that he would get fatter again, so I'm the better Ryan C. Benson. We'll get there one day. Figure that one out. I wear extra large condoms in the hopes I'll grow into them. It's better than using my dad's hand-me-downs. As said before by Patty, I am an actor, which is immediately a red flag for a lot of people. But it's better than saying you're a comedian, because that's a redder flag. And then, then you look at me and you start to hear the things I say, and you're like, that might be a rainbow flag. You know? You're not really sure what sexuality I am. As said also before by Patrick, I am a lumbersexual, a metrosexual lumberjack. I want you to see me walking down the street and be like, damn. That guy looks like he's like out there chopping wood for everyone in the week, but at the weekend, the wood's chopping him back. It's a beautiful thing. I gotta pee, which is a struggle when you go last and I press 2 buttons, so it's really a struggle back there. But, I think I would get more creative when my bladder is full. You guys feel that? You know? It's like, I feel like when I come up with an idea, I get to shout, Urea! No one liked it. It was like, like Eureka. I've said it different ways. I tried it that time. I thought it would work. Let's see. Did you know Jesus was the Harrison Ford of the first century? Yeah. They both are surprisingly good carpenters. And whenever you see them, you're like surprised they're still alive. Good shit, I know. I recently saw a study. Women's produce more tears than men. But statistically, men use more tissues, so I see a problem here. I think Kleenex is missing out on a whole branding opportunity. Let's call it Clean Nut. It's very simple. I think you can brand it towards gamers. You don't want to get their controller sticky, you know? It's not Gatorade and Mountain Dew that they're getting stuck on them. It's their cum. Got that, Ian? Good. I'm glad that one landed somewhere. I've been on the dating apps like most people because I'm lonely. You know, girls say things on there like no hookups. I don't know. My dick doesn't really like hook like that. If anything, it's to the left, you could say, but we're not like. I don't think that really matters. I mean, I really don't want their vagina to be like a maze. So let's hope that. I tried there. That one was a free ball there. They also say no one night stands, and that pisses me off. Like, do you want a whole like coffee table next to my bed? Oh my God. Is that one okay, Ian? Okay, cool. I'm just making. Okay, cool. As long as it can get got in some sense, I'm okay with that. We're all worried about artificial intelligence. But I'm worried about artificial attractiveness. At this point in LA, you see a lot of hot people, but you know that was probably about $50,000 put into them to make them hot. And then you put the social media filters on top of it, and you look like you're fucking an angel at that point. Like, you think that if you orgasm, you'll die when you look at them, but it turns out when you have a child with them, they're ugly as fuck. Because it turns out plastic surgery isn't genetic. I like that one. I once had sex with someone, and they touched my penis with their mouth, and they vomited. They vomited. It shows determination. But and then I kind of remember they did have an eating disorder, so I think that they were just trying to kill two birds with one stone. So, you know, I think at least it wasn't that. They had oatmeal, so it was kind of nice. Even though I have white privilege, because I'm a redhead, no one likes me still. I can get away with stuff, but they don't like me though. I scare them. But luckily, in the acting business, I don't need to worry about selling my soul because I don't have one. So I'm set there. Thing about being a redhead is actually like genetically we're all kind of have like an allergy to when people call us slurs. We start to cry a lot, you know, get tears in our eyes. And yeah, silence is another thing that's good. It's it makes me feel good about myself. My comedy is like drunk sex, so half the time you regret it, and the other half you don't remember. When I'm nervous, instead of like imagining the audience is naked, I just imagine you all want to fuck me. It just means that I gotta leave pretty fast afterwards. But I'll be taking a sabbatical from sex right now, you know. Not because I want to, more because I can't get anything. Let's see. A sexuality thing was never really something you questioned. Like, it was either like you got fucked in the ass or you didn't. But now it's a bit more complicated. And I would say I'm pansexual just because it sounds cool. And, you know, sometimes transgender people are cooler. You know? Ian? Am I right?
Totally agree,
man. Yeah, you know, you could call me... You could call me the trans station. Bring them all into my station, you know? Come into my caboose, you know? Yeah? Yeah. I think it's because I'm here that I'm doing comedy right now. And that makes it comedy. But I will have a show Friday. So it'll be 3.5 minutes of me squeezing jokes in and I will memorize them, and I will have energy. And supposedly there'll be college students that actually like have energy, because it's like, I guess, I don't know, because like in that class, 3.5 minutes is pretty easy to kind of like make someone laugh, or they're just like not on that many drugs, so their like bar for humor is like still kind of like low. Their tolerance is, they're not like doing this and making it so that they like can just like, it's like comedians have poker faces now, it feels like. That's what I feel right here. Okay, there. Patty's doing good. Patty's got a good one. He's hiding it. Thursday I'm doing a musical theater show because I like to sing, because it's easier than this, which sounds weird. It's more because I don't like writing. But if you want to write jokes for me, I'll say them for you, I guess. If you just think you're ugly and you want like a better face, I'll be the Matt Rife. I'm just as cute as him. I just need fake teeth and the plastic surgery. I felt that. Yeah, I can feel it too. Thank you. My name's Ryan. It's the loudest you've been today. Thank you.
Give it up for Ryan Benson. Come on. Yeah, baby. Come on, one more time for Ryan Benson. Ryan Benson. I have an announcement to make. You all will be excited to hear this. My wife and I have chatted over it. We've prayed on it, and we will be adopting Ryan C. Benson. He will be coming to live with us. Yes, he will, because he has something my other 5 children don't have: a valid driver's license. My kids are all alcoholics, so I'm scared to get in the car with them. But give it up for Ryan Benson, am I right? Yeah, maybe our resident ginger. Maybe our resident ginger. Well, listen, you guys have been tremendous. Give yourself a round of applause. We did it. It's on the books. You did this, Mike. I enjoyed you. I enjoyed each and every one of you. God bless you. And may the least you ever get be the most you ever wish for. Remember, someone tells you you're funny. Maybe you are funny. But you won't know until you take it from the page to the stage. We love you, Sunda. And God bless you all. Good night.